Drag Supplies Part 7. We have arrived at the makeup that I have been using of late. This is MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It is a liquid foundation, and I absolutely love this stuff. On one hand, it is incredibly easy to work with. You know, it goes on as a liquid. I just pump some out onto my hand and then dip my sponge into that and then just bloop, 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 bloop. And because it goes on as a liquid, it is incredibly easy to blend, at least with the sponge that I use. And the other great thing about this stuff is that the coverage is wonderful. It does not get lifted up. It stays on my face excellently, and it doesn't look too heavy or cakey. And in general, I just love the way that this stuff looks. To me, it is just super, super pretty. Now, in terms of specifics, I do not use all of these colors at once, and I don't use any of these for highlight. In a nutshell, I have different base color foundation. I have a very light base color, which I use in conjunction with a slightly darker contour, and then a concealer highlight, which will be the subject of another video. And then I have a slightly darker base color, which I use with a darker contour and the same concealer highlight. But this stuff is about the same color as the concealer. I probably could use this as a highlight if I wanted. And then I have a random other one that I maybe use for some intermediate color work, but I don't do that often. It's usually just two foundations and then a concealer. And I do those two different colors depending on what kind of look I'm trying to create. The darker colors are closer to my natural skin tone. And then sometimes I just want to be like deathly pale. And if I don't want to do a completely white face, I will use the lighter foundation as a starting point. Now, the only downside that I have found so far with these is that they are expensive. And by expensive, I mean about $40 a pop. Now, if we're going to compare price to the other foundations that I've talked about, according to Google, the paint sticks go for about 30 bucks and the Maron sticks go for about 12. So clearly the Maron is a cheaper option. The Krylon is a bit more expensive, almost grazing this, but it's possible that the paint sticks will last longer. I'm not sure, honestly. I will say though that these have been lasting me for a very, very long time. It helps that I only do makeup once a week. If I was doing it multiple times a week, I'll probably go through these. I mean, I would go through these a heck of a lot quicker, and then the priciness of them might start to make itself felt more. But doing makeup once a week, I've been doing that for the past almost 6 months. I've been doing that with a few weeks off here and there. And of those weeks, I want to say that I've probably used these as a foundation, oh gosh, 14, 15, 16 times, something like that. And I have not run out yet. So that's good. So at the end of the day, for me, the price is worth it because I don't have to buy them that often. It is super easy to use, going on as a liquid and easily blendable, and I just think it looks beautiful. I love this stuff. One little additional side note I'll add is that I have not yet tried these on stage or in front of my mortal enemy, flash bulbs. So that will have to be tested at some point, and we'll see if they hold up. And that has been today's Drag Supplies. Until next time.